to another episode of Take a Tour Tuesday with Seth Murphy, Matt Tercek as your hosts. We're local Lake Oswego real estate agents, in case you didn't know. But today we find ourselves at another Renaissance build, this one up in the Uplands neighborhood of Lake Oswego, the address being 2406 Glen Eagles Road. And we're going to do a little something new where we give you all the information linked just in the QR code on the screen for this particular listing. So make sure to visit that if you want to see the beautiful pictures. We do know it's a little cloudy today, and of course those photos have the beautiful blue skies out in the front, and then the view in the back is a must-see.
Yeah, and the style of this home would be considered kind of a modern Scandinavian farmhouse. Beautiful white stacked brick, some metal roof accents, and then in this driveway you have beautiful paver driveway, herringbone pattern, and I like how they did a lighter brick on the outside. Really draws your attention from Glen Eagles towards the house, making it feel very inviting going through.
All right, so stepping into the entryway here, nice wide space, a lot of natural light pouring in from the front, and then you have a clear line of sight all the way out to the back. And again, that's what makes this property so special, or it's territorial views and even lake views once you get upstairs. We'll show that off in a minute, but before we do, a couple coat closets on the left, nice little sideboard area plus a bench, and then the front office where we find Seth, nestled so eloquently, getting some good quality work done.
Getting great work done. Yeah, you come through these double doors, and then this office is completely painted with their iron ore paint color. Makes it real dark and moody in here. Beautiful beam work on the ceilings, and closet space tucked in the corner right here.
Now transitioning to the main area, you'll see you have coffered ceilings. I love the horizontal beam work, which matches the floors. You have wide plank, matte finish white oak floors. And then off to my left-hand side, that iron ore is continued into the powder. Beautiful finishes in there with almost a leather texture on the wall, giving it a really nice, elegant feel. But again, stepping into the main area, you have this really wide open floor plan centered on the dining table here, kitchen to the right, and then Seth to the left in the great room.
Yeah, stepping into this great room, beautiful vaulted ceilings with that white oak beam, as Matt mentioned, in that front hallway, all the way down your great room. 36-inch gas fireplace behind me with a beautiful tile surround that they actually take all the way up to the ceiling line, which I think is a beautiful design touch. And then 3 great big windows to give you a look out onto your over half-acre lot, and you get to see how incredibly expansive that backyard is.
And now on the opposite side in the kitchen, we have a massive island with a quartz countertop, plenty of room for 4 seats there. You have 2 sinks right here at the island, as well as overlooking into the backyard. Plenty of cabinets throughout. I love the two-tone with the white paint grade, as well as the darker stain grade right there. Wolf SubZero appliance package, which is really great. Plus, again, being in the upper price category, you have this whole additional room back here that they call their juice kind of 360 lounge concept. We saw this in the Street of Dreams, as well as a couple other of their $4+ million spec product. What I like about this one though is you have a pass-through pantry with an additional space for another refrigerator. But then backing into the lounge itself, you'll see there's plenty of seating in here. It's really an awesome space for entertaining, or if you just wanted to get away from the kitchen, I'd personally throw a laptop here, enjoy the great view, and get some work done. But then in case you get thirsty, of course, you have full refrigeration plus a dishwasher right here, additional sink, and visibility into your covered outdoor living.
And now stepping out to your backyard, full covered patio back here, tongue and groove ceiling, nice little barbecue area right off to my left that connects to the kitchen and the juice bar to make it easy access. Great seating area right here with a nice light fixture, kind of bohemian, and then stepping into the main space of this back patio, ceiling fan, dual heaters, 36-inch gas fireplace, and a perfect mantle for your outdoor TV.
And then it can't be stated enough, this is a half-acre in one of the most prime locations in all of Lake Oswego. We've got walking trails up and down the road. It's a really quiet neighborhood, a lot of kids up here. You're close to the high school, centrally located in Lake Oswego, and you come here for the territorial views. Now on this ridge, actually where I'm standing, if you come over here, Sam, you can actually see the lake down there, but you can imagine the sunsets right here as we look out to the west. are quite spectacular. It's also very rare to find a half acre. What that gives you is plenty of space back here for a pool, potentially a sport court. You can see the neighbors over there. Renaissance did a custom build for them, and they finished out really nice with a play structure, kind of a multi-tiered backyard with fireplace. And if you're interested in doing a custom build, they do have an awesome custom program that will link up in the description below.
And before we go upstairs, rounding out the first floor, behind me is the only bedroom on the first floor. It's a full suite, perfect to be a mother-in-law suite. Down this way, you have access to your 3-car garage, 2 hall closets, and a nice little mudroom and full laundry room that also has a man door off to your side yard. Convenient.
All right, and getting to the upstairs, this is actually the first time I've seen this layout or floor plan in a Renaissance home, or in any home for that matter. So very custom to this lot. What I want to point out though is the separation between all of the bedrooms. You have 2 suites just opposite me. Additional suite, though I guess this is a common bathroom, if you will, for the bonus behind, but really nice that all of the kids have their own bathrooms. And then speaking of kids, amazing space for homework, getting some work done. Nice long desk with a couple built-in drawers. So a very functional loft area. And then for the bonus, you've got this great vault right here with a huge window looking out into the front. Lots of natural light, cool, very cool barn door on the front. And I like how they continued the hardwood throughout the space. Now let's walk to the opposite where we'll find Seth in the primary. But before we do, there is a nice spacious upstairs laundry, beautiful tile selection in there, plenty of countertop space. And as usual, just a nice light place to get some laundry done.
Now coming into your primary bedroom through these double doors into what I would call a foyer, with either side having a his and hers closet, hers having its own quartz island in the middle with a very nice light fixture right above it. Off to my right, you have a sliding barn door to the primary bathroom. In here, dual vanity with under cab lighting, which is an incredible touch, freestanding tub, edgeless shower behind me, and then a great big window that give you those incredible views. And then now finally stepping into your primary bedroom, beautiful vaulted ceilings with that wood beam down the middle, really fun light fixture in here too, all the space in the world, and then these 3 large windows that give you a nice peekaboo view out to Lake Oswego.
All right, so that wraps up today's tour. I don't know about you, but I love the clean finishes throughout this one, plus the larger lot.
Yeah, and to piggyback off the larger lot, it just feels like there's plenty of space in here, very open, very helped by the vaulted ceilings as well, and all of the natural light in the world, which pairs well with the light and bright finishes in here.
And we should add, they just dropped the price nearly $500,000 on this one. So we'll get the updated information all in the description below, as well as a link to the listing so you can check out all those amazing photos.
Yeah, thank you guys again for watching a new episode of Take a Tour Tuesday. Please make sure you like, comment what you want to see from us, or if there's any homes listed right now that you think we should cover, subscribe because it helps us out a lot, show you guys more homes just like this. And if nothing else, we'll see you next Tuesday.